بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the grace of Allah, we have started to have a concise commentary of Quran. We reached to chapter Baqara, the longest chapter of Quran which is revealed in Medina. It has 286 verses. Please listen to verse 212 and 213.
زين للذين كفروا الحياة الدنيا ويسخرون من الذين آمنوا والذين اتقوا فوقهم يوم القيامة والله يرزق من يشاء بغير حساب. كان الناس أمة واحدة فبعث الله النبيين مبشرين ومنذرين وأنزل معهم الكتاب بالحق ليحكم بين الناس فيما اختلفوا فيه وما اختلف فيه إلا الذين أوتوه من بعد ما جاءتهم البينات بغيا بينهم فهدى الله الذين آمنوا لما اختلفوا فيه من الحق بإذنه والله يهدي من يشاء إلى صراط مستقيم.
Worldly life has been glamorized for the faceless, and they ridicule the faithful, but those who are God-weary shall be above them on the day of resurrection, and Allah provides for whomever He wishes without any reckoning. كان الناس أمة واحدة فبعث الله النبيين مبشرين ومنذرين وأنزل معهم الكتاب بالحق ليحكم بين الناس فيما اختلفوا فيه. All people were a single nation. So Allah raised prophets as bearers of good news and as warners. And He revealed with them the book with truth, that it might judge between people in that in which they differed. وما اختلف فيه إلا الذين أوتوه من بعد ما جاءتهم البينات بغيا بينهم. And none differed in it except those who had been giving it, after the manifest proofs had come to them out of envy among themselves. فهدى الله الذين آمنوا لما اختلفوا فيه من الحق بإذنه والله يهدي من يشاء إلى صراط مستقيم. Then Allah guided those who had faith to the truth of what they differed in by His will, and Allah guides whomever He wishes to a straight path. In previous section, we talked about these two verses. Mainly in verse 212, Allah is talking about the situation of disbelievers, how they deal and they look at this word. Allah says, these words is glamorized to these people, to disbeliever. It attracts the people, disbelievers in this world, and they are attracted by that. And they make fun of the believers. Anytime they believe they follow and practice the religion, they ridicule them. But in resurrection day, they should understand that they are above them, the believers. In resurrection day, they will be above them. They have better situation, better positions. Wallahu yarzuqu man yasha'u bighayri hisab. And Allah is going to give them sustenance without reckoning. Then in verse 213, Allah is talking about about all people, about their situation at the beginning. We said that at the beginning they were having all people, as Quran says, they had a very simple life. They were getting along with each other. They didn't have lots of problem. Until they gained more facilities, Allah gave them more and more, and the problems started to grow up every day more and more. Then Allah sent the prophets to judge between them with the holy book. Allah sent and revealed holy books, prophets, and prophets are going to judge among them. We understand that, okay, people had a problem with each other and differences about beliefs and religions. Different groups of religion, different ideas regarding to each other, and these people needed somebody to judge between them. And Allah says, we have sent the prophets, and their tool was the holy book. In the time of Moses, Old Testament. In the time of Jesus, New Testament. In the time of Muslims, Quran. And other prophets also had a different books. Then Allah says that prophets guided many people. Many of these people that had a different ideas and differences with other group of people, Allah guided them, but their reaction, sometimes some of them, they disobeyed completely. After getting the truth, understanding the truth, as Quran says, still they insisted in a wrong belief that they had. وَمَا اخْتَلَفَ فِيهِ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ أُوتُوهُ مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَتْهُمُ الْبَيِّنَاتُ. After understanding and gaining and receiving the clear proofs, still they were fighting, they were disobeying بَغْيًا بَيْنَهُمْ, because of the envy among them. But the other group, Allah says, فَعَدَ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لِمَا اخْتَلَفُوا فِيهِ مِنَ الْحَقِّ بِإِذْنِهِ. But the believers, those who wanted really to find the truth, they were looking and searching to find the truth. Allah says these group were guided by the holy book that Allah has revealed them. We will understand that to have differences is not wrong. To have doubt about the religion is not wrong. When we want to find the truth, we should start to search and have a different ideas. But the problem is, what about after understanding the truth? After understanding, we must follow. So we will see that Allah praised those believers who at the beginning, they had the differences, they had some problems with others, but after guiding by Allah through the prophets, they followed. Allah says, فَحَدَ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لِمَا اخْتَلَفُوا فِيهِ مِنَ الْحَقِّ. The problems and disagreement that they had, the differences that they had about the truth, Allah guided them and they accepted. They followed and they practiced. There are a few messages that we can get from these two verses. One, when Allah says, زُيِّنَ لِلَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا, worldly life has been glamorized for the faceless. We understand that there is a difference between disbelievers and believers. Their viewpoint of these words. Both have seen and they see the same word. But the way that they look at it, one group will be attracted a lot, and these words will be glamorized for them, very beautiful for them, and the other group is not. And the reason, one group, disbelievers, will not look at the day after as a serious issue. They do not believe in that. So anything they see in this world, they look at it either as a permanently or as the only things that they can achieve, nothing more than that. Because of that, they are going to enjoy it and everything is beautiful. But believers are going to compare it with the resurrection day. Anything they see here, they see the opposite side. It means the same things much better in resurrection day. When they see different foods here, they know that with these foods we are going to have problems. When we eat a little more, we have problem. We become sick. We become old. All facilities that we have, the same. But in resurrection day is not. All these facilities much better without any problem. Eating, drinking, enjoying, and most important things, not losing any of them. In the time that we have facilities in this world, the time that we have very good salary, the time that we have health, financial situation and position are perfect, still we are worried. Because we are worried to lose them. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. We are worried about the time that we become old and we will not be able to work. The time that we have the best food, we think about the next day and next month. But in resurrection day is not. So for believers, Allah says, the worldly life, this world is glamorized for them. They enjoy a lot. But for believers, is not. Another things, Allah says, وَيَسْخَرُونَ, and these believers ridicule believers. They make fun of them. They mock at them. We understand that the facilities of this world, when we use it in a wrong way, when we have a wrong viewpoint about this world, its effect is to make fun of others who believe in resurrection day. It means a disbeliever will be attracted so much that he cannot see the truth and anything behind that. And the result of that, they are going to make fun of the believers. And also when Allah says, يَسْخَرُونَ, they ridicule and they mock, the future verb will tell us that it is not going to happen once, it continues. So it means disbelievers continue to make fun of the believers about their belief, about their practice. And we must not be surprised anytime that they make fun of us. It was so common before, in the time of different prophets. Allah informed them about it, and we should expect it from the others. Then Allah says, وَالَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا فَوْقَهُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Allah says, if they bother you by their tongue, you should not be worried. Sooner or later, they will see that your situation is much better. It is exactly the same as you are in the class, first days, first months, and you want to be in the class for 1 year, for 9 months. In first days, The students who are playing all the time and they don't do homework, they don't study, they make fun of some students who are working so hard from first days. They make fun of them. Okay, what is the result? The teacher is going to inform the good students who are working so hard, don't worry. They will see the result and you will see the result. At the end of the school, at the end of the year, you should make fun of them. Ridicule at them. You should mock them and you are going to mock them. When they see the result, they get the grade and you will get the grade. It is going to happen exactly to the believers and disbelievers. Allah says, وَالَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا فَوْقَهُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. And believers and those people who guard against evil shall be above them on the day of resurrection. In that day, disbelievers will see that these believers who were mocked at them by disbelievers, they are enjoying and it is permanently. Then Allah says, وَاللَّهُ يَرْضُغُ مَنْ يَشَاءُ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. Allah is going to take care of them. Allah is going to feed them. Allah is going to give them sustenance without any measure, without any reckoning. When we say without measure, Allah is going to give the sustenance to them, we should understand that without measure, it doesn't mean Allah doesn't know how much. No, with the grace of Allah, Allah is going to give extra, a lot. With reckoning, it means as much as you have done, I'm going to give you exactly. Without reckoning, without measure, it means a lot that you are not able to count it. You have done what good deed, 1 year, 2 years, 20 years. I'm going to give to help you and to give the facilities to you forever. We ask Allah to help us to able to look at this world as a temporary, as a place that we can farm to get the result in the day after. Inshallah, in next section, I'm going to talk about some other messages that we can get from this verse. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.